Guys, welcome back to our kitchen. If you're joining us right now, then you're just in time for dinner or lunch, whichever one you prefer. We are making today a delicious crock pot roast. This is going to be super simple. If you are getting up and you've got to go to work and you're like, I wish I could make dinner, but I just don't have time. This is the perfect dinner to make. When you don't have any time to come home and cook dinner, you can set your crock pot on low or high and it will be ready for you when you get off work. This is absolutely easy and it's just delicious. I'm going to show you how to make it. Okay, so all you're going to need is, I've got a cup of water, I've got about 2 tablespoons of butter, I have 2 cloves of garlic, I have just a bowl of carrots here, and I'm not giving you, on some of these, like on the carrots and the potatoes, I won't give you exact amounts because there's no right or wrong. You can put more in if you want, less in if you don't like it. So don't worry about how much on the carrots and potatoes and onions, because that's up to you how much you want to put in. I have 1 fresh ear of corn, and I've just torn it, kind of cut it in 2. And I cut up a small onion in just slices. And I have about a teaspoon of garlic salt and a teaspoon of pepper. And so let's get started. I have probably almost a 3-pound roast that I'm using. You can use bigger or smaller, it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and get it going. And we are going to just put that thing right in there in our crock pot. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start putting the stuff inside. And I'm going to go ahead and put the salt in. Just sprinkle that right on top of our rump roast. I'm going to put our garlic in. And we're going to just put the carrots. Now these are just small potatoes I'm putting in here, and I didn't even cut them up. I'm just gonna put them in there just like that. They are gonna be so good. They're gonna soak up all that juice. I'm gonna put some onions. And I'm going to put a corn in here. And we're just going to put the 2 tablespoons of butter just right in there. Look at that, guys. Isn't that pretty? Now we don't have to worry about stirring it because it's just going to make its own juices, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to add the water. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we have our ingredients in here. I can feel my crock pot getting hot. I've set mine on high. You can set yours on low depending on how long you want it to cook. I want mine to cook fairly fast, so we're gonna cook it on high, and I'm gonna put this lid on here, which is gonna seal in the steam and allow it to cook. And I'm gonna lock it into place. And in about 4 or 5 hours, this thing's gonna be ready to go.
There you go.
Okay guys, we now have our crock pot roast has been cooking for about 5 hours, and it's done. And when I checked it, you could see that the roast was really tender. It was just, when I was pressing my fork on it, it was literally just raking apart. So it's done. We've got beautiful corn that is nice and tender in here. Our carrots are completely just, everything is soaked up, those roast juices, the garlic that's in there that we put in there. It smells so good. We're gonna taste this. I promise you, if you make this, you're gonna love it. Your family's gonna love it. It's gonna be a wonderful and easy dinner that you can make before you go to work, and it's gonna be so good. We're gonna get a piece of this though. I'm not even using a knife. I am just cutting right into this, and it is just coming apart. Oh, it looks so good. Gosh, look at that. Would you look at that? Look at how beautiful that looks. Now that is going to make you smile when you sit down to dinner. Okay, I mean, it's still got juices flowing that it's sitting in. It's hot. Your potatoes are cooked and they're soft. Your corn, there was a little bit of butter that went in it. It's buttery. It's soft and tender. Your carrots are tender. Let's give this a try. I want you to look to see how tender this potato is. We are going to take a bite of this. Oh my goodness. Well, that's just good. There's no other word for it but good. You don't even need any seasonings. You don't need anything else to put on this. No sauces. It's just good the way it is. Guys, you got to give this recipe a try. It's super simple and it's super easy for you and convenient if you go to work. Me and Tiny want to see you. We're going to eat this, and me and Tiny want to see you on the next video. I think Tiny approves. Good. I think Tiny likes it. I think he approves. Bye, guys.